Hi, hey, hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Annette Michelle here, and for today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys another story time. For this story time, it is going to be about my first ever K-pop concert, and it was a very great, fun experience. A lot of things to be told, and a lot of things to be spilled. So why don't we just get on with the video? Okay, the first thing is to mention that this concert was a gift from my sister, who spent so much money on this, and I'm so thankful for that. It was supposed to be a surprise, but my sister just couldn't wait. So one day she called me up to the living room, and I thought I was in trouble because there was like, "Annette, there's a letter for you," and I was like, what did I do? And she comes and sits me down on the living room sofa, and she's like, "There's a letter for you." I automatically, like, there's like a gut feeling saying concert tickets, and I was like, she got me BTS concert tickets, because we originally wanted to go to Blackpink's world tour for LA, but she told me she couldn't get tickets. The day they were giving out tickets, she was unable to get them, and lo and behold, she was, because the next thing I know, I pull out this paper, 3 papers, and it says Blackpink. I just saw that and I cried. I was bawling my eyes out. I was like, I hate you so much for this. And she was recording my reaction to it, and I was like, I hate you. It was like, my face was red and everything. So she originally wanted to give me the surprise at the day we were going to the concert, which was April 17th, but that wasn't the plan. She was too impatient. Okay, so fast forward to this day of the concert. We're getting ready. The concert started at 8, and everyone knows, like, if you're a K-pop fan, you have to be at the venue at least 3 or 4 hours, or maybe more, maybe up to like 5. Some people go up to like 12 hours before the venue to be at the venue. And our plan was to be there, to leave where we live, would be leaving at 1 and getting there at 3. So we have enough time to get my sister a light stick, because she doesn't have a light stick. Me and her friend did have a light stick because she gifted that for us. So that was our plan. But my aunt, who was driving us to the concert, had other plans, and she didn't pick us up until 5:40. We left 5:45. The concert started at 8. We had 2 hours until the concert started. So there's a lot of things going on. Me, my sister, and my mom were very mad at my aunt for not being there on time, because we told her we wanted to leave very, very early. But again, my aunt had work, and we thought we had that under control, but we didn't. She just couldn't make it up to the time, and she came here at 5:40, and we left at 5:45, and we got there at 7:45. No, that's a lie. We got there at 7:50, so we had 10 minutes to get in security check, get our tickets checked, and get inside, find our seats, and be in time for the concert to start. That didn't go as planned either. So we get into the venue. We didn't even, like, the security check-in for the ticket and everything. And they tell us, open your bags, no liquid, sprays, or cameras. And we didn't know that, and I brought my Polaroid camera. And we looked at the ticket when we were in there, and it was a mess. Like, I got into security check, they stopped me, and they're like, you can't bring your Polaroid camera in, because I brought my Polaroid camera because we were going to take pictures after the concert. And they're like, you can't bring your Polaroid camera in here. And I was like, in my mind, it was gearing in, and I immediately started to panic, and like my anxieties took over, and I was like, like, I literally couldn't form words. And then I was like, can we do something else? My sister was trying to talk with the guy, security, telling him, can we just take out the batteries? We won't take pictures or anything. It'll be after the concert. and the guy called the supervisor over, and the supervisor looked at him, looked at me, looked at him, looked at me, and screamed. Like, he raised his voice, like he literally yelled, and he said, "No cameras!" And I'm the type, I'm very timid, I'm like very sensitive and emotional. So when it comes to adults yelling or being confronted by an adult, my state goes into, you're not doing something right, this isn't going well, you have to do something. And my immediate reaction is cry, like literally cry. So I'm standing there and my tears start crying, and my sister's like, call mom. I call mom, I tell her, hey, they're not letting me in with the camera, I don't know what to do. But here's the thing, since we arrived literally 10 minutes before the concert would start, we had to be dropped off by like the side of the where the venue area is, and book it to the security line. So my aunt and my mom dropped us off, and they drove somewhere so that they could be there for the 2 hours that the concert was gonna be long. So they weren't anywhere near, so I couldn't be like, Mom, can I pick this up? I literally had to leave my Polaroid there. Mom was like, just drop it, leave it there, let them take it, we'll buy you a new one. But the thing is, I didn't want to leave it because it had like stickers on it for BTS that I got from their the album that my sister gave me for Christmas, and that the Polaroid camera was a gift for my 13th birthday from an aunt that I don't talk to anymore, sadly. And yeah, but like this guy was just yelling at me, and by that time there was like 5 minutes until the concert would start, and people were behind us. Like, people were all, there was a big line behind us, and I was holding it up. So the big mistake was to turn around and look at the people, and then be looking back at the guy who was telling me, no cameras allowed, no cameras allowed, but yelling in my face. And then this guy behind me, he was like, I don't know if he was taking his daughter or most likely his daughter to the concert. He was like, this dumb beep girl doesn't know the rules to the concert. And that just like also made me feel like crap, and I was like, no, and I started to cry even more, and I just told the guys, you know what, keep it, throw it away, I don't care what you do with it, just let me go through. They let me go through, and then I was like, can I at least get the films? And then by that time, there were guys who were checking the tickets, was like, concert starting soon, and my mind was like that. But also, something that I forgot to mention, in the rules of the tickets, it said nothing about Polaroids. It said recording cameras, and the Polaroid, you just press a button and it, like a film, it's just a film, and they still wouldn't do that, and I respect that, but I feel like they didn't have the need to yell at me. Even a police who was there just in case something got out of hand and someone needed to be like in handcuffs and taken somewhere, said, this is ridiculous, it's just a camera that makes a film, no, I don't see the big deal about it. But again, if it was in the rules, that is out of my control. I totally understand the point of view, but I definitely feel like they shouldn't be yelling at a 15-year-old girl's face because of a camera that could easily been resolved and just put somewhere. So other than that, I let it go. I went inside the concert venue crying a little because I definitely felt bad. My sister felt bad because we wanted to take pictures of that, and she felt bad that I was getting yelled at and that I was crying over the camera, and the concert and the concert hasn't even started yet. So we went in, and all of a sudden we hear go so the concert was starting already. We booked it all inside the venue, and the thing that we didn't see is there was certain area checks for the area you're in, and we didn't know that. And where we started was like on the other side of where we were supposed to be. So you get in there, and there's so many teenage girls, parents, and teenage guys running to get to their spots because the concert was starting right away. You could hear the do song playing from the band, and we're booking it, and all of a sudden we hear a scream, and we just all scream. Everyone's screaming. I was like, it, and then we couldn't find our seats, so we asked the person, it was like, where are we? And they're like, you're all the way over there. And we're like, okay. So we booked it again to where we were supposed to be. We got there and the song was playing. I was already crying. Like, I forgot about the camera. I saw them popping up from the stage, and I was like, I started crying. And my sister was like, don't cry yet. It's just a concert. It's just barely beginning. Don't cry. And I was like, like so many emotions going through me. So that happened, and then the concert played. I was jamming out. Kill This Love played, and I was like, step aside. I know the dance. I know the choreography. Solo came by. I was like, step aside. I know the choreography. Boombayah played. I was like, step aside. I know the choreography. So I enjoyed it. Like, the fact that Blackpink was my first concert was mind-blowing, and I really hope I can go to their future world tours or another group that I liked featured concert. And I definitely would recommend going to any concert. Doesn't matter if it's K-pop, pop, hip-hop, whatever, because definitely the environment that you get from a concert, inside a concert with people like next to you and you're just jamming out to the same music, is surreal, and it's like the best thing ever. I'll put videos up about like what songs and like stuff and everything. It was so fun, like, oh my god. And then after the concert, like when they were done, like everyone was like, Blackpink, Blackpink. They were screaming. We were like screaming for a good 5 to 7 minutes, trying to get them back on stage. And ultimately, we got them back on stage. And like the best moment for me was, I think, when we were like, everyone's light stick was on, and like we were just all jamming out with it. It was so cool. I loved that. That was my favorite moment. And then they came back and they played Do 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 for their encore, but it was like their farewell. And I could just say it was like the best thing in my whole life. I'm so thankful that my sister was able to get tickets and that I could be able to enjoy that with her and her friend. And it was like the best birthday gift ever. Best gift anyone can ask for, going to a K-pop concert. The best thing. And yeah, despite having that one conflict in the security check-in with the camera, I definitely enjoyed my time at the concert. Everything was just surreal. Like, my voice the next day, gone. Couldn't even understand what I was saying. I was like, it was hilarious. My mom thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. And then my sister and my sister's friend didn't even lose their voice, even though we were screaming almost like the exact same. I think my sister was screaming a lot more because her tone, like her voice, is a lot high-pitched, is a bit more high-pitched than mine. So her voice was like out there. You can hear it. And also during the concert, I thought it was like this really cute thing. As if I could put a video up like around over here. Like, there was this dad and this little girl, and the dad put the little girl on his shoulders, and you can just see her waving her arms, and it's like the cutest thing ever. And I was like, my heart. But I was also screaming at the concert. So yeah, I'm sorry if like the volume level for me screaming or people around me screaming is so high. Like, I was so excited to be there, like so excited. But yeah, that was like a short little story time. My experience at a K-pop concert, the conflicts, the tea has been spilled, and yeah, I think story times are gonna be like my brand now. Cause I've done like what, 2? No, not even 2. Yeah, 2. This is gonna be my second one. Second story time. It's my brand. That's gross. Okay, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed my YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed my video today. And the what am I saying? I really hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope to see you next time, probably in 2 months when I post, because I've been gone for 2 months. Wow. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to check the links below to see where you can find me and what I'm up to. I'm mostly just probably reading and on Instagram and listening to K-pop. So yeah, but I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in 2 months.